Hello, mathematicians. Today we're going to talk about two ways that we can sort or organize triangles. Yesterday we learned about right angles, and angles that were smaller than that were called acute angles, and angles that were larger than that were called obtuse angles. Here is an example of a right triangle. I can put this square right in the angle and it covers the red. That way I know it's a right angle. If I take that same square and put it here, I notice this angle is smaller than that. So that's an acute angle. If I put my square here, my angle goes larger than that. So I know it is larger than a right angle. It's called an obtuse angle. So when I move on, I know that we can create triangles with these kind of angles like we did angles. There's a right triangle if it has a right angle. It's an acute triangle if all three angles are smaller than a right angle. And it's an obtuse triangle if one and only one is larger than a right angle. So let's go over to this page. Here's an example of a right triangle. I can put that square right in that corner and it is a right angle. That makes this a right triangle. All three corners of this are smaller than a right angle, so they are all acute angles, making this an acute triangle. This angle here is larger than an acute angle, which makes it an obtuse triangle or an obtuse angle there. And if your triangle has one obtuse angle, it is considered an obtuse triangle. Now, there's another way we can sort triangles. One way was by the kind of angles they have, but another is how many matching sides to the triangle it has. For example, this triangle has 1, 2, 3, 4 units on that side and 1, 2, 3, 4 on this side. Both of this side and this side are the same length. It has two sides that are the same length. This triangle here, all three sides are the same length. And this side has no sides that are the same length as the other sides. So it can have no sides the same, two sides the same, or all three sides the same length. Here's some triangles we can try and see what kind of triangle they are. I know this is a right triangle because I see a right angle. But I also see that I only have none of my sides are the same. So this has only one, they don't have any sides that are the same. If I look at this, be careful. It is also a right triangle and it has two sides the same length. So it is a right triangle and a triangle that has two sides the same. This triangle has three sides that are the same length and three acute angles. So it would be called an equilateral or all sides equal and also called an acute triangle. This side angle, or this triangle rather, has no sides that are the same and no right angle, but it does have an angle that's larger than a right. So this would be an obtuse triangle and a triangle that has no sides the same. Good luck today.